Hello, internet world. I don't know if there's anybody here or not because, I just planned this like 20 minutes ago. Um, but it's Friday evening. I majorly need to get some writing done. And so I figured some of you probably need to get some writing done too. And we might as well just do it together. So, MagDL's here. Hello, MagDL. It may just be you and I doing sprints. Who knows? If it is, that's fine with me. Hello, Mindy. I need to stop looking over here at myself and do a pop-out chat because I don't need to see myself. Hello, self. Go away. Cool. Okay. Kristen's here. Hello, Kristen. I, too, need to get some writing in. I've been home from work for about 3 hours. And granted, I have ate dinner and filmed 5 videos. I still haven't done any writing. So, hello, Charlotte. Hello, Shiloh. Hello, everyone. So, what's everybody been working on? What's your projects? Are you like at your goal? Are you above your goal? Are you behind your goal? Like, where are you guys at? What are you doing? Mindy's watching Fellowship of the Ring. I mean, that's a good use of time, actually. Charlotte just sat down to start work for the day, and the notification went off. Well, then I have perfect timing, at least for you. So, I mean, we're doing something. Hello, JC. How are you this evening? Or morning, if you're in Australia. Or that may just be Charlotte. Who knows? Charlotte's living the life. I have Post-it notes under my keyboard, and it's really aggravating. I have a lot of Post-it notes. I have a problem, but I'm pretty sure we already knew that because you can see the wall behind me. Shiloh says they are world building tonight, delving into different cultures and setting up religions and empires. That is also what I'm doing. I was using Campfire, but Campfire is not working for me. So at the beginning of this at the beginning of this month. Yep, that makes sense. At the beginning of this month, I switched to putting everything into OneNote instead. So that's kind of my camp project, is moving things into OneNote. Why is this so high and that so low? And I don't know. Hey, look, my face. Haha, there we go. Let's see. Charlotte's aiming for 40 hours, but didn't get anything done yesterday. But aiming to do a lot today between this and streaming later. Well, it's Saturday for you, so you're probably not working, I'm assuming. Living the life of disorganized chaos and stress. I didn't think about the chaos monster that is Charlotte, who is also going to be doing a live stream on your Monday, my Sunday, with the wonderful Cachet Warren, because I set that up, who's also a giant ball of chaos. So that hour is going to be very interesting. I'm very excited for that hour of the 13-hour live sprints. Should be fun. Supposed to be working on my outline, but I have to prep for my videos I'm shooting tomorrow. I mean, fair enough. I have to make time to watch Hamilton. I still have never seen Hamilton. I may or may not make time for it this weekend. Who knows? It's a busy weekend. Working on a brand new project this month, about 2,000 in so far, and getting over that new project anxiety. Oh, for sure. But 2,000 is great because we're like on day 3, so you're doing awesome. I don't know what your goal is, but 2,000 is great. 2,000 more words than I have. I can't talk, Charlotte, as we all know. Oh, well, I hope that your dad is doing well. I assume that as they are home from the hospital, that's a good sign. 2,000 words, as I just told Kristen, is great. And JC is in Maryland. I'm in Ohio, so same time zone, which is great. It's evening for you. I can figure that out. I don't have to do time zone math. I hate time zone math. Yes, it's going to be the most interesting hour of YouTube in existence. I'm pretty sure. It's a later hour, so it's going to be a good pick-me-up. I'm hoping that we, can do some things. Hello, Alley Cat. Humidity in North Carolina is awful. It's also awful in Ohio. It's been a rough one. It's been rough. Humidity is like, I don't like people who have never had to experience humidity. I don't think they like grasp the concept of like how hot 90 degrees feels when like the air is like it's like cotton dipped in water and you have to walk through it. It's horrible. Do not recommend. What am I doing? I'm broadcasting to the right one. I'm watching myself on my planner channel. I'm like, why is that avatar? Look at this. Look at this. Look at me. I am on my planner channel. That's why I can't find myself in the chat, because I don't exist. Guys, I'm a mess, which we all already knew. Hello, Rose. Like walking through a cloud of sweat. It kind of is like walking through a cloud of sweat. Not gonna lie. I just did like a first I'm gonna like my stream in my other account because I like me. And then I'm gonna switch accounts because that's ridiculous, Jessica. Because I'll never see, like, if someone tags me in it, how will I know if you guys are talking to me? Except I'm the only one here. But how will I know if you're talking to me? Y'all, I'm a mess. Again, as we are well aware. Mindy, I keep forgetting how many cute characters there are in Lord of the Rings. How do you forget? Because, come on. Ideal mid-90s today. It was 93, I think, when I got out of work, and that was at 5 p.m. So it was not the hottest part of the day. English. I English real good. Yeah. So we're going to start spreading. Do you want to do like 10 minutes, 15, 20? I like even numbers. I'm probably going to use my forest app. So if you would like me to start a forest room and we can grow some plants together, let me know that. I will happily do that as well. Or if you want to run the forest app, if you have like a cool tree or something, also cool, whatever. I like using the forest app because if I forget to write down the sprint at the end of the day, it tells me how many minutes I got. I'm tracking minutes right now, so excellent. 20 minutes. I love you guys. 20 minutes is wonderful because that's less talking I have to do. I love less talking. Keep remembering Frodo, but all the elves. Yeah. I still like, I can never watch like the second movie without bawling my eyes out. Just like the whole scene of them waiting for Gandalf to show up and like them coming over the horizon and everybody's fighting and like the little kids and I cry every time. I'm a mess, y'all. I've said that like 12 times now, so it has to be true. Eight or 9 degrees Celsius is about, I think, like 12 higher in the thing. So it's like 40 something in Fahrenheit. My brain was trying to do science, and I'm even worse at science than I am at English. So, okay. I am funny. I deserve my own comedy hour. This is it, in case you're wondering. Okay. 20 minutes on a timer. Oh, I have to do the thing. Stop. 20 minutes. We've got 20 minutes on a timer. Cha-da. Hi, Angel. Charlotte, I never even bothered to translate temps unless I'm reading a book and it's in Fahrenheit, and I'm like, I have no concept of how hot that is. I know that like your 0 is our 32 and your 100 is our, oh, I don't know, whatever boiling is. I can't remember science. I thought I knew things and I don't. Okay, we're going to sprint because I'm just showing how dumb I am, and that's no fun for me. So we're going to need a banner. We're going to need one of those. All right, we got one of those. And if y'all are ready, I'm ready. Betty Spaghetti. Oh, I have to go over here so I can hit the button. Duh. Ready and sprint. That was a timer. In case you didn't know that was a timer. How did everybody do? Hello to, let's see, who all joined after we started typing? Elizabeth, Regina, Cheryl, maybe? I don't remember if you were here before or not, Cheryl. I'm a horrible human being. Please don't yell at me. Tessa, Grape. No, Tessa, you're not too late. We just have done the one sprint. I, am trying to get some stuff done. Yeah. Hi, Brenda. See? New people. We have friends. How's everyone doing? How did everybody do? I got 2 character profiles completely done. Though completely done is questionable. Hello, Stacy, as well. I'm just compiling right now, like, notes from, like, notebooks and OneNote and Google Docs and Scrivener and everywhere that I have taken notes over the past, 15 years that I've been working on this story. So, I've compiled 2 characters during that sprint. Hello, Yari. You are not late. We've just done one 20-minute sprint, so plenty of time. I don't know how long I'm going to sprint for, but I needed to get some work accomplished. So I would like to get at least an hour of actual sprint time in. So. Cheryl got in midway. See, I didn't think that I had seen you before in the, like, earlier. I mean, I've seen you before, but you know what I mean. But I wasn't sure because I'm forgetful. Oh, my eyeball. Kristen got 555. Brenda got 515. Stacy got 521. I found out the day before camp that I threw away all of my plotting charts. I do not envy you in any way, shape, or form. JC is folding laundry. If you saw me in the middle of the sprint talking, which you shouldn't have, because you should have been working, but if you did see me in the middle of the sprint talking, my aunt lives next door, and we live on a farm, and she's on the same property as us. And she just came over and told me that my old dog, who is 16, just turned 16 last week, that she thought it would be fun to go for a swim in the pond. And so my 10-year-old nephew had to go rescue her from the pond, and now she's covered in pond scum and is nasty and wants to come in the house because, that's what old dogs want to do. So she's currently locked on my porch to dry off, and then tomorrow she'll have to have a bath because it's 10 o'clock at night. She can't have a bath now. She's too old to have baths at 10 p.m. So, I mean, never a dull moment here. Never a dull moment. I don't know if you guys seen, a couple of days ago, I posted a video on, was it a video? I think it was a picture. I think it was a picture on my Instagram of some baby chicks and a mama chick that we had. We've had 24 chicks hatch in the last 3 days. And one of the mama chicks, which is the one that I took a picture of, actually died this morning. And I don't know why. But she had 10 chicks. So now I'm like, we're trying to convince one of the other chicks to or one of the other mamas to take her chicks. That's a lot of chicks to take on. So it's been interesting. Trying to get a chicken to adopt. I mean, we have 80 chickens, so I mean, there's plenty to adopt these chicks. But chickens are weird, and some of them want to adopt the children, and some of them don't. And I empathize with that because I don't want their children either. But that's outside of the point. Let's see. Mail you a chick. I cannot mail you a chick. You cannot, I mean, you're not allowed to mail fowl, actually. That's a post office rule. You cannot mail foul. Why that's a rule, I don't know. If it's 10 p.m. for you, do you know what time the 12-hour ride-a-thon starts on the 5th? I do know what time it starts on the 5th because I'm the one that organized it. It actually starts at 10 a.m. my time. So I don't know if that helps you or not, but Kate's video is up. And if you go and click on Kate's video, it should tell you, it should tell you what time it's going to start in your time zone if you actually click on the video and go to it on YouTube. FYI. Oh, Regina, I'm sorry to hear that. I kind of feel like on one hand, I'm so lucky to have gotten like double lifespan with her because most Australian Shepherds don't make it past like 8 or 9, and she's 16. So I feel like I've gotten double life, but also it's like, I'm not ready. I'm 33, so I've literally had this dog for half of my life. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for it. So I empathize with you greatly. Brainstorming about my rebel group's hierarchy and government system. Also, hello, Laura. I love hierarchy and like government systems. Government and royalty drama in books is like one of my favorite things to read. So excited. Most of my neighbors are elderly people. I don't live in the middle of nowhere. Like I have neighbors, but only on like, my aunt again lives on the same property as me. Like we're on like the same acre. And then I have a couple of neighbors across the street fairly close. And the one on the other side is fairly close. But like the 60 acres behind me is all me. So ain't nobody back there. I might be back there. I don't know. I got lost. Teresa, we started at like 9:15. We've done 20 minutes of sprinting, and I want to do at least an hour of sprint time. So you've got at least another 40 minutes coming to you. That's not for me. Stacy set reminders. You can set reminders, which help, but my issue is that my phone does not remind me until I'm holding it in my hand with it unlocked. Like my phone can sit there forever and not do anything. Like if it's like a 10 a.m., 10:01, 10:02, nothing happens. If I pick it up at 10:03 and unlock it, then I get the notification. So, yeah. And the hilarity of that is like you would think it might be like a phone compatibility issue, but I have a Google phone and YouTube is owned by Google. So if anybody should be getting notifications, it should be me. True, you shouldn't be able to mail any live creatures. Agreed. But I know for sure that you can't do foul. Yes. Vampire stories are the best. 48 words got distracted. Yeah, it's when it tells you, like when you click on a live and it tells you like it starts at X amount of time, it's telling you in your time zone. So that's what I always do to check as well, especially if it's someone that's in another country. Because like I've got down the US time zones, but after that and I have one on my phone for Emily's time zone, but I don't know what time zone anybody else is in. So I have an app on my phone for Emily and Phoebe, and the rest of you are on your own. Oh, yeah, no, not ready for that. Moving on. Yeah, I am so sorry to hear that. That is horrible. I will say that you should, I don't want to say you should at least be grateful, but you should at least be grateful that it's now and not like 2 months ago, because you will at least be able to have a funeral, whereas people weren't able to do that a couple of months ago. And I know that was really hard for a lot of people. So been a rough first half of the year, y'all. I mean, to be fair, in comparison, the last half of my year last year was way worse than these 6 months have been. But like the world in general, the past 6 months has been a hot mess. But July to December of last year for me was a fucking shit show. But y'all know that already, so. I always have my phone in my hand. I mean, there is that. Bed did not happen for me either. I typically try to go to bed between like 10 and 11, which it's 10 for me right now. So I am in Ohio. So I'm from Chillicothe, Ohio. We're known for a really smelly paper plant and a bunch of women who went missing and some have turned up murdered. There's not one, but two docuseries. One's on Spike TV. I think the other one's on Discovery ID about all of our missing prostitutes, in case you're wondering. There's also one about a really big murder about 15 minutes from where I live, where they murdered like an entire family and left only the very small children alive. Great place to live, in case you're wondering. To be fair, every city's got its drama. Like, we're a pretty small town, and like downtown is great, but some weird shit going on out there. Also, fun fact, Becca C. Smith, who is not from Chillicothe, but her mom is. So Becca and I, we relate because, yes. "2020 is not my favorite year, I must say." I mean, you're not wrong. Yes, Stacey. I got the live filter on my phone app about a month and a half after Laura did. So, I mean, it's just rolling out. So you may not have just found it. You may have just got it. Very slow. It is a lovely place. Listen, we have a great downtown. We have like local bookstores, local restaurants. Like, it's doing great. But some shit's happened over the past 10 years. I'm just saying. There's a good prostitute area. Also, like the motel where all of the prostitutes take their johns after the specials on Discovery Channel, changed their name and repainted the building so it was a different color so it wouldn't look like the same place. It's great. Highly recommend. Yes. Chillicothe. Yes, you did spell that right. It's Chillicothe. I have heard, most of the time I hear Chillicothe. I've heard Chillicothe, but it is Chillicothe. It is named after, I believe Chillicothe is Native American for Great River? I don't remember. But it's Native American for something because, that's how we roll. I'm Wikipediaing it right now because it's super important to know this because I don't want to be wrong. It is the name of one of the 5 divisions of the Shawnee. I was wrong. It is not a river. It is a division of the Shawnee Indians. So, which Indians is not an accurate term anymore either, but you know what I mean. We are also the home of like one of the world's most popular outdoor dramas. It's called Tecumseh. It is about a Shawnee warrior. Chillicothe. I mean, we also go by Pillicothe. obvious reasons. Chiltucky, because we're so close to Kentucky. We're not really that close, but whatever. What murders? We've never heard of that. What murders? What murders? Chillicothe. We do actually have a coffee house in town called Chillicothe. So, FYI. I do like the Chillicothe version. Same. Yeah, that's it is what it is, We have some wonderful things here. Like I said, Smelly Paper Plant. I actually work my family's business is directly across the street from the paper plant. And some days, overnight, the smell will permeate into the building. And so, like, when you open the door in the morning, it's like it's gonna knock you out. It is so rough. Like, I'm sure it's shaven like 20 years off my life easy. you know. Yeah, it is crazy. It is crazy. There was rumors that well, we've had like serial killers and yeah, don't say all this on the internet. Someone will stop. You're probably right. But also, I mean, you're probably right. If I end up dead tomorrow, y'all know why. To be fair, like, I give out my work address for things. I've stopped doing that, but I used to give out my work address, like, before I realized that the internet was a scary place. So, it's probably out there somewhere. I'm looking up the paper mill. Yep, it's stalking me now. A paper plant like a factory. I thought you were talking about a native plant called the Smelly Paper Plant. I mean, you're not wrong. It's a smelly paper plant. Coffee would be better. We should smell like coffee. We also have a coffee house called Paper City Coffee because we are Paper City. So, like, a lot of the things downtown are called Paper City. Anyway, who would like to do another sprint so I can get stalked on the internet? It's probably a bad idea. Grape. I'm just going to give everybody my home address. It'll be fine. To be fair, I don't actually live in Chillicothe. I just work there. That's right. It's a secret. Don't tell anybody. You guys will keep the secret, right? What do you guys say? Another 20? 20? 25? I like even numbers. I'm not, I like even numbers, like with a 0 or a 5 at the end. I see 20s. Oh, there they are. I'm looking at the chat down here because they're not popping up over here yet because StreamYard is a pain in the butt. Sprinty, sprinty. Okay. That's not what I wanted. I almost hit the stop camera button because that's what we want. We want this button. We want to reset that. We want to X out of the Chillicothe on Wikipedia. I wish it would pop up so I could click on it, Grape, but it's not popping up. I'm waiting. We're waiting. There it is. Yes. 40 million hour sprint. Let's do it. 45 minutes of tweets in Hamilton, so if I'll get like 1,000 words. We're going to do this just for you, Kristen. I can't make you get 1,000 words, but I can give you 20 minutes of sprints. I need to plant a tree, so I gotta get my plant ready. Do. Okay. Are you ready? I'm ready. I'm gonna hit the button. Ready, steady, go. Okay, how did everybody do? I forgot how to speak English once again. Who needs English? It's overrated. Roselyn, highly recommend Stargazer. Also, excuse you, that was my dog snoring, FYI. The Stargazer planner is a monthly planner, and I filmed my planner. I don't even know what the word is that I'm looking for right now. Wow, English, come to me. My setup, like what I'm using my monthly planner for my writing. And I really do think that a monthly planner is like the perfect happy planner for writing. So if that, pushes you over the edge. That actually sounds pretty awesome, Mindy. Hi, Bug. Open your document. We're going to do at least another 20 minutes. Need to name a propagandist for a rebel group in space. Interesting. 858. Nope. 585. That's the dyslexia calling. Not 1,000, but I'm happy with it, as you should be. 349. Did some typing. Made tea. Looked at my document. Chickened out and got distracted by Discord. That is cheating, Charlotte. And you must write during the next sprint, or I will come to your house and I will cut you. A vague disclaimer is nobody's friend. Yari edited 4 chapters, 330 words. Excellent. Editing and 130 new words. Great. 434. 108. I'm writing a historical tea party. That is dire. Oof. I now have brainwashed warrior, assassin, monks. Now I need to figure out the hierarchy of the whole mess. For sure. This is the sort of motivation I need. Thank you. You're welcome. Also, you want to know what you guys want to know? What I did? What I did? I did a thing. I got to move a postie down. I did a thing. I'm super cool. 7:33, but to be fair, I'm working off a pretty detailed outline. Detailed outline or no outline, 7:33 is still awesome. That's my squeaky chair. What is everyone's running totals? There's a reason why I turned off my phone before sitting down tonight. Very satisfying. Ow, my eyeball. Movement of postie. I don't know why I call them posties. I'm weird. I don't know. Can I help you, sir? There's a really big dog trying to climb in my lap, and he is way too big to be in my lap. Go lay down. Please, sir. Can I have some more? Except not really. Oh, excuse me, I got lost. I need to make something like that so I can check stuff off. Yeah, for sure. Hey, quit. Good Lord. Teresa still needs to do her Kanban boards. Highly recommend. Love my Kanban board. It is my favorite thing ever. Hold on. Lark. Yes. One of my dogs has a skin allergy, and she likes to scratch at it right next to me while I'm trying to do live sprints. It's rude. Anyway, where were we at? A postie in Australia is the guy who delivers the mail. Well, I'm delivering the mail to you that I just hit a task goal. I have all the peppers, as you know, bug. Yes, that's what I was going to say. This is not a board. It's just contact paper and regular paper and washi tape. Yeah, I have a whole video about it. Yeah. I had that problem with my cat, and not Merlin. Like Merlin, who you see in the videos all the times, like she is great. Like she doesn't, like she'll come over, but she's totally fine. But Fitz, he like walks across the keyboard. He's a total asshole. Complete asshole. 1,893 for a camp total. Exactly. I just keep rolling with it. I, in fact, earlier quoted 2 things back to back, but I don't remember what it was. Because I'm a horrible human. Let's see. What can we talk about this time while we get our brains back to normal? Is anybody reading anything super fun right now? Hello, Anna. We're going to do at least one more 20-minute sprint. So, you know. Fitz, hey, that's a character's name from Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's what he's named after. He is Leopold Fitz. He's a dick. So when Merlin's name is actually Malcolm Merlin, she's named after the villain, anti-villain from Arrow. Because when I got Merlin, I thought that she was a dude. And that's what happens when you name a cat after John Barrowman. You find out that it's a girl and not a dude. Her name is Merlin. When I got Fitz, I considered naming him Loki because, you know, like Tom Hiddleston is my hero. But he was like such the sweetest little cat. And I was like, I can't name him after Loki. He's way too nice. And I was like, well, like the nicest character that I know that's a superhero is 100% Agent Fitz. So I'll name him Fitz. And he is an asshole. And I should have named him Loki, but I didn't. So when he's really bad, I yell at him and I call him Leopold. And so, yes, my cats are named after superhero characters and supervillains. And my dog's name is Flash. And my other dog's name is Sky, who's named after, well, they've changed her name 1,600 times, but Chloe Bennett's character from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as well. So now you know. Reading multiple books, does that count? Absolutely. Charlotte's reading Mistborn. Also, Beta reading Becca and Hannah's book. Convalescent Corpse by Nicholas Slade. That is an interesting title. I am intrigued. Still trying to finish Truthwitch so I can watch your off-YouTube chat with Kate. I'm assuming that if you're still trying to finish it, that you're not enjoying it, and I'm sorry because I love it, but that's okay. Almost finished with Until I Leaves Pistol Daisy, and it's amazing. Great. I have purchased it, but I have not bought it yet. I'm the worst at actually reading books, but I'm really good at buying them. John Barrowman, 100%. 100%. The Cursed Hunter by Bethany Afzada and Beauty and the Beast retelling. Absolutely. Again, purchased. Haven't read. Yes. Yes, that it is where he is from. Lady Detective books. Maisie Dobbs, A Study in Scarlet Women. Both are series I'm trying to get through. If you like historical fiction and also like badass female Sherlockian type characters, highly recommend Stalking Jack the Ripper. Also reading Mistborn. Seven Blades in Black. I've heard that is really good. Name of the Wind. Also have heard that that's really good. The Forgotten by David Baldacci? Please don't make me read that name again. I'm not good with the English. Geeky Pet Names, obvious from Spock and Ripley. Yes, we are on the same page, Bug, for sure. Pistol Daisy is good. Currently reading The Hazelwood because Lindsay told me it comped to my current work in progress. That's awesome. I am currently reading nothing. Me, who is the reader, haven't read anything for a couple of weeks. Just a reading slump. I was supposed to be reading a bunch of arcs for Fantasy-a-thon. Never even opened one up. Did not even open one up. So I'm trying, man. I did get An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir from the library. So I need to read that because my library loan is going to be up in about 2 weeks. So I need to read that. But other than that, I haven't opened it. But reading Dragon Watch, Fablehaven. I don't know what that is. Don't tell anybody. Bought Name of the Wind at the thrift store this morning. That's amazing. But it's a rough one and I don't want it. Reverie by Ryan LaSala, but then turned to the back to see how many pages there was, and I accidentally read a spoiler sentence from the acknowledgments. That's harsh. I feel you on that, child. Like, I feel you. I'm sorry. I did that when we were reading what were we reading? Evelyn Hugo. Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I was looking for something towards the back of the book and read a spoiler. And I didn't I seen it and I had to read more. So I ended up reading like a couple of pages. Because at that point I was like, well, I already spoiled myself. What happened? And if you've read Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, it's a scene that takes place in a vehicle. Sort of. So, yeah, that was interesting. Not as fancy, but it works. Anything works. Also from the thrift store. Listen, Little Grape Fry. We should both read it this month. We'll read it together. You read it. I read it. We'll read it. Charlotte's getting lots of oh no's. Oh no! Yeah. JC likes spoilers. It is a massive twist. And I spoiled myself. So. Grape, you can FaceTime me on Instagram later on accident and we'll talk about it. Except please don't, because I'm tired and you can already see my face. Last night I tried to send Grape a message in Instagram and accidentally hit some kind of weirdo. I didn't know that you could video chat with people in Instagram chat. And I'm just trying, and I looked away and I looked back and there was a face on my screen. It was weird, y'all. It was not a thing I was expecting. I was very confused. I'm still confused. Thrift stores are open. Ours are mostly shut. I don't even really know what's going on in Ohio right now, so I couldn't tell you if ours are open or not. It was hilarious. It was the best time. I can't believe she accepted it. She wasn't like, what the heck is this girl doing? Oh, it was great. It was good times, y'all. Used book shopping was the best. And the worst part is that I can't buy books from Book Outlet now because they're trash. So, it's fine. Yes, it was interesting. Books from the Dollar Tree, that's also an option. They have some good books in there sometimes. My eyeballs feel like they're on fire. Ow. Kristen's just trying to get her hair cut before everything shuts down again. California's numbers are tripling. Ohio started something yesterday, day before that. I don't know, in the last few days, where they are like doing 4 zones of or levels of 4 levels of emergency, I guess is what I want to say. And so like our county is like at the very bottom number of like it's active but not horrendous. But there's a lot of stuff going on. But I'll say them anyway. I mean, fair enough. Never heard of Book Outlet. It's US based, I guess. I actually think it's based either in US or Canada, but I'm not sure which. Either way, wherever they ship to and wherever they're based out of, don't buy from them. They're losers. Because Google it. Red, orange, peach, yellow, and green. See, ours isn't like levels of opening because we're already opened. It's just like levels of if you should wear a mask or shouldn't wear a mask, which everyone should wear a mask is what they're saying. But you know what I mean? Like if you like what can be open, because like if you're a higher level, then they're closing the bars. The higher levels masks are mandatory, and like you can be fined if you're not wearing a mask in public. It's a whole thing. Yeah, ours has been very similar. It's been like throughout the entire time our county has had less than 90 cases. So it's might have a bunch of other ways to die here, like murder, but the virus, it's not getting us. What are you doing? This is Fitz's tail, actually. Right here. Fitz the devil. Whoa. Our schools are going back to school also. They have done, most of the local school districts have rolled out plans for the next school year, and they are going to school. So, 7,000 cases in the past 2 days. Yeah, that's why I like living in a small town, as long as you're not a prostitute, you're probably going to be all right. Which is a horrible thing to say because prostitutes are people too. And usually are people that have already had a rough time. But I'm probably going to be all right as long as I'm not a prostitute. I am totally in on reading religious books. I am pagan and a witch, and I read a lot of religious books from other religions because I like to study religion. So I'm also an ordained minister, in case you're wondering. My certificate's up there somewhere. Murder and meth for sure. He likes attention. Came out of lockdown too early. Now half the state is back it because there was some severe mismanagement with hotel lockdowns and it caused another big outbreak. Yeah, that's kind of what's going on here as well. Like not here, but like in the United States as a whole. Ooh, I missed it. Ours used to be state-based, but most states, which again, you have to remember that like the UK is the size of some states. So or some states are the size of the UK, of England. That's what I meant. Just don't listen to me. But my point is, like today, Texas, which is where Kate lives, I think it was either today or yesterday, they made masks mandatory. But if your county had less than 20 cases, you could, the mayor or governor of your county could file a thing to make it not necessary for where you are because of how few cases you had. Yeah, it's a thing. Same cat, same. No school for the rest of the year. I don't have school because I'm 33. So, hello, cat. That, and I also just like learning about religion. That's what I started doing when I was 12. I did some religion studies in college. It's a fun time. Province base. Yes, Anna, sprint. We're going to do another 20 if y'all are cool with another 20. Nobody does it here either. I typically don't wear one at the grocery store, but I wore one to the restaurant today when I went to pick up my takeout order. Really just depends on how I'm feeling, which is weird, but you know. Yes, exactly that. Bug has their document open. Thank the Lord. Hallelujah. Grape Fry wants 900 minutes. 20-hour sprint. See, I knew you guys had my back. I can't do a 20-hour sprint because I need sleep, but I am doing a 13-hour sprint on Sunday. So if you guys don't already know, Sunday or Monday, if you're in the future, like Charlotte, we're doing a 13-hour relay sprint. It is going to start at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Eastern Standard Time, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't even know what time zone I'm in right now. Whew. We're going to be on Kate's channel, Kate Kavanaugh. If you don't know her, I don't know how you don't, because I don't know how you found me if you don't. Pro tip, don't be friends with Kate, because then it's the most searched thing for people to find your channel. People don't actually like you. It's fine. Anyway, we're starting on Kate's channel at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to be going for 13 hours on multiple channels. So there's that. The following weekend on the 12th is a 10K day. And I don't know the specifics behind that, but if you follow Tamara Woods or Caro Brown, all that information can be found from one of those two, because I am not in that one. I just know I'm going to be participating in the day. Okay. It is basically Sunday. 600 words this time. 36 words to get a round number. Awesome. I will make sure that I make a note. So I'm going to need some sprints tomorrow as well to make myself accountable. Check my time zone and set an alarm. What time zone are you in? Hey, Buggy. Bye, Stacy. Thanks for joining us. You guys are all right. I like you. Thank you. You do have to sleep through some of them, but it's fine. And also, you're going to be hosting a stream, so it's fine. You'll be there. Or you'll be a circle. Okay. Timer. Reset. Set my timer with, I think I'm going to do a choral this time. Saturday afternoon. Hold up. Have you set that yet? Or is it just, I'm going to need to know this like in my brain? What time is it for you in the morning? Because, like, yeah, information. Okay, it's scheduled. I will find it and I will cut you. It's a different thing. 8:30. That is 16, 12, 4. I think you're right. You're 16 hours ahead of me. I'm pretty sure. You're in the future. It's like 2 in the afternoon, I think. Anyway, 20-minute timer. Got that going for me. Where's the button I'm trying to hit? Y'all, I'm falling apart. Normally I get this bad at the beginning of the stream, though, so we're doing something here. Yeah, I know, Bug. I was doing math. I'm like, I don't even know. Okay. Ready, set, sprint. Okay, y'all. That was a timer, in case you didn't know. Let's see. Kat is also setting up 2 for tomorrow right now. How did everybody do while I read through these comments that you all were not supposed to be typing because you were supposed to be writing? I see you over there. I see you. Hope you got some words in, Amanda. Feel the scenes happening. Comet sounds a lot like Fitz. Not gonna lie. Some day drinking. Ready to go for some day drinking tomorrow. JC, who's all streaming tomorrow? Kat is going to be doing some streams, and Charlotte is going to be doing some stream tomorrow. That's all I know. But I highly recommend to like go to Kat's page, and you can look on there, and then like I said, it'll tell you what the time zone is for that for you, because time zones hurt. 6:57. Kristen hit her goal. Way to go, Kristen. Reward yourself with pizza and Hamilton. Do it. Yari finished their first edit, and now to rewrite 1 chapter and change 2 scenes. Way to go. Elizabeth got 490. Tessa got 245. Grape got 1. 1. Shoot. 8 to 10, noon to 2, and 4:30 to 6:30. $4.12. I don't know if you guys know this shop, but it's past my bedtime. Kat had to remind me tomorrow is Saturday. Indeed it is. They would be adorable troublemaking friends. Outline 1 chapter, and Cachet. I think Cachet is just doing like a hold on, English language, like a hangout, like a Q&A tomorrow. I don't know if Cachet is doing writing sprint tomorrow, but I could be absolutely wrong about that. Like I was actually talking to her during the sprint about the lives on Sunday. So yeah, who knows? Got 99 words. Realized I did something chapter 8 that I'm working on that I promised the reader I would not do in the introduction. That is, I hate it when we do things to ourselves sometimes. Drafting and editing. Kat is Eastern Standard Time. 3 ruling generals and their propagandists. Got names and ages developed once, etc. I just lost my brain. Alley Cat passed 3,000. Way to go. 205. 181. Highly recommend. Feel you on that one. Hamilton. That's like hammer time, but different. Yes, self-care Saturday. Sorry, I'm behind by a couple minutes here. I cheat and write. 50. Plotting and deleting. And Violet is going to bed. So good night, Violet. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Deleted words. Keep them and count them. I don't believe that I do. I think I just delete them into the void, which is not something that you should do. Like, if it's just like a word here or there, I just delete it into the void. If it is like a whole passage, I move it into like a deleted folder, but I don't count those. I had to yell at the dog again. I didn't think you wanted to listen to that. Cachet has a Q&A stream at 4:30 a.m. in Charlottesville, which is a real place. But it's not in Charlottesville. It's in Charlottesville. That's a thing. Sure. It's a real thing. Well, guys, we've been streaming for 2 hours, which is crazy. And we got an hour of work in, which is awesome. And it's past my bedtime by like an hour. I'm old. I need sleep. So I think that as long as no one has anything else that like needs to be said, I'm probably going to run away and get some sleep. It is a fun, chaotic place in your village, Charlotte. Tay's going to go watch What They Missed. Yari says good night. Good night. Cheryl, it's 4:30. Go to bed, Cheryl. See you tomorrow. Have a good night. Get some sleep. Alley Cat. Get some sleep. You're welcome. Write some more. Just because I'm going to bed doesn't mean you can stop writing. Good night. Good night. You're welcome. Good night. Wonderful. Chillicothe. You're wonderful. You're all amazing. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to hit the end button, but I have to keep waiting because it's not for real.